Yeah, what's up?
Meet me in the office in 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'll be there soon. I'll be there soon.
Hello, my name is David.
And my name is Miron.
Today we're going to talk about Russian leaders,
And
Putin and Nicholas II.
And how they contribute to the globalization.
So they have been contributing to the globalization in various different ways. And in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about how they affected it directly. And how, as you can see,
we have
honestly,
Mr. Lee.
I think this photo has a really meaningful
Context,
Context,
you know,
yes.
whatever.
yeah.
Alright, so non-globalization might sound like a big word, but it basically means that how countries connect through trade, culture, ideas, and politics. And even though people usually talk about the US and Europe in the globalization, but Russia did a really big impact too.
Yeah, so today we're gonna be focusing on two Russian leaders. It's Nicholas II from a long time ago and Putin that is in control right now. He's the president of Russia. Some refer to him as a dictator because of how he rules. So we'll show them in various different ways to explain how they shape the world that we live in right now.
Oh, so let's get started with Nicholas II. He was the last Tsar or King of Russia. He ruled from the late 1800s until 1917. People were really unhappy under his rule. Russia was struggling in the economy way. There was poverty, war, and protests.
Yeah, during World War One, things got really bad. Since Nicholas first could not really rule, like the economy, the state of the country was really bad, and people didn't like that. Of course, people didn't like that, and he couldn't do anything about it. He wasn't really trying to do anything about it. So that led to the Russian Revolution, and Nicholas couldn't handle that either. So he had to give up his throne.
Yeah, after that, the Soviet Union was born. A totally different country with a totally different kind of government based on communism. This shift changed the world is that a long battle between Soviet Union and the US, which became known as the Cold War.
So yeah, even though Nicholas didn't affect the globalization directly, he did help to it though, because since the fall of his empire led to a whole new world order. Communism became, let's say, the major global force, right? And it influenced how countries dealt with each other and how countries work. Yeah. And we will be back after a small advertisement. Yeah, good luck. Okay, since we're on an advertisement break, we're going to ask people what they think about Russia's side of globalization.
Yes.
Hello, I wanted to ask you, what do you think about globalization from Russia's side? Do you know anything about it?
I know. No.
You don't? What do you know?
I know for the universal iron doors, it's the best universal iron doors in the US.
Wow, so you're saying that Universal Iron Doors office, like, they sell the best iron doors?
Yes, yes. Come here and buy. It's the best doors ever.
Yeah, I would recommend that too. So, we're back from the commercial, and right now we would like to talk about Putin. So, fast forward to 2000s, we got Vladimir Putin. He has been working in KGB, that's like Russian FBI, and then got his way up to the presidency, but that doesn't matter. He's been leading Russia for over like 20 years, and he's a really huge historical figure right now. Like, he has huge impact all over the world.
Right. So Putin focused on making Russia stronger after the fall of the Soviet Union. And then he used Russian resources like oil, gas to build up the economy and started doing more moves to the trade side with countries like China, India, and etc.
Yeah. So I guess one of his biggest ideas is to multipolar the world. Like, you know what that means? So that basically, let me explain that. It means like trying to connect the world so the power doesn't revolve only around the US and Europe. I don't think it's like that, but that's like what he thinks. That's his major goal. And he wants like voices of the countries like Russia, like Brazil, like China, so their voices like to be heard. throughout the whole world. So like they have a bigger voice, you know.
Yeah, he's also built stronger groups
Right.
like BRICS and support things like traditional values. Some countries like that about it. So even though he's not fully on board with the Western globalization, he created his own version of it.
So when we look at both leaders, right, Nicholas II and Putin, Nicholas II's mistakes helped Putin to, let's say, affect the globalization that we see right now. That just basically means, like what I've told you, from the revolution that happened in just the
1970s.
yeah,
Like,
1970s. Yeah, so it's been crucial, you know, and it's been it got communism into the game, so that moved the globalization into a whole different area.
Yeah, however, Nicholas, who ended with the revolution that led to the rise of the communism, Putin is created using the trade and politics to push back against Western power and make the new global alliances.
So, you know, in both ways, leaders like Nicholas II and Putin, they helped to shape the world that we see right now in 2025, right?
Right.
I think that's pretty wild.
I'm agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so, alright guys, that's all for today. I really like to talk about this through this video.